Alright, what's good everybody? It's Ken. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute. I know I say this a lot, but I'm officially back. I know. Calm down your cheers. I know usually I do say that a lot, but this time I mean it. Like lately, these past couple months, we haven't really had anywhere to just sit down and record or just sit down and stream. But now, in a space, a new room, so you could tell it's been here for a couple months now, but it's still white. I still got hang stuff up. Yeah, I don't really have a lot to say, just that I'm gonna be consistent on the channel, whether it's recording or streaming. I'm gonna be doing it. We here, I'm here. I don't know if y'all can see him. Hold up. Ah, dang. Hold up, the dog here. We here, bruh. Let's get to the video. Welcome to the Storytime Network, hosted by yours truly, K Not Cool. Alright, bet. So this story starts in my 7th grade year of school, I think around 2018. So story starts off with the science fair, right? Now, thing about the science fair is that I've only ever been once. That's my 7th grade year of school. And it's not because I didn't want to go. It's more like at the time I didn't care about going. So usually science fair projects, I would like do something that was fun. I did sink or float with random objects for 3 years straight before I decided to switch it up. Which was basically, I filled up a bathtub, I put random objects in it. If it sunk, I would explain why it sunk. If it floated, I would explain why it floated. That was basically what that is. I think another science project, I did Coke and Mentos to see which soda would go the highest if you put Mentos in it. I don't remember which soda it was. But 7th grade, I actually tried to do something productive. I tried to take the power of a battery and move it to another device without actually like plugging the battery in. It was a failure, but I presented it and my teacher liked the thought of trying to use a battery so much, she signed me up in the science fair. I didn't even know I got signed up in the science fair. I just walked into a room one day. I walked into the classroom, then they told me, oh yeah, you gotta go to this room. I went to this room, whole bunch of people there, and sat down. Then they explained to me I was going to the science fair, and I'm like, huh, all right. All right, so, dog. So, I remember the day of the science fair. It was pretty sure it was a weekend, and had to wake up early in the morning around like 7. I hate waking up early during the weekend, so I was really like mad about it. But I was like, I'm not gonna whine. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna leave. That's all I really wanted to do. I thought it was gonna be mad boring. So we wake up, get dressed. We got pull up there like, I think like 7 or 8. It was early, and the judges didn't come until the afternoon. So we were gonna be sitting there for hours doing literally nothing. Now this was my first science fair, so I didn't really know what you do at a science fair. I just know you present your project like you do to your classroom. Well, I said that wrong. Like you present to your classroom. So I was like, as long as I can memorize my board, which I didn't. I did the project, but I wasn't the one who made my board. My mom made my board. So I didn't know of anything that was on the board, and she told me to read what was off the board instead of go by memory. So, yeah. We get to the science fair, we set up our board, my mom leaves, and then there ain't really nothing to do for hours. So I start walking around, looking at other people's projects, and I'm like, huh, this project looks cool. This project looked cool. I remember Enoch, Ninja Drago, X, I'm pretty sure, his YouTube channel. I'm gonna put his YouTube channel on the side or something, I don't know. But he was there and he did like a project on fruit and electrolytes in the fruit. I can't remember. I just remember we were both in physical energy. So yeah, we get there, sitting there. He's prepping. I talked to him for like a little bit, and then I left because he was like trying to get into the zone. And then we started talking to like I started talking to other people. Then one person came, another person came around, another person came around. Whole group of us just talking. And you know, I didn't know like, oh yeah, the science fair was gonna have so much cool stuff. I was genuinely just trying to go home, and then I ended up like having fun. So on to the next chapter. Alright. So we had this big group of people. We're walking around, we're looking at projects, we're talking to other people, and you're probably thinking, oh, when are you gonna get to you fumbling? Hold on. I'm getting there. So we meet this 9th grader. By the way, I'm still in 7th grade. We meet this 9th grader, right? We just start talking to her about her project, and she seems interesting enough. She ends up joining us. Now, I think she looked cute. I'm like, yeah, she looked cute. So the thing about me is that there are two things about me. First, I like women that are like 1-2 years older than me. Second, I didn't really like girls at my school. Yeah, you thought I was gonna say I didn't like, let me chill out. But I didn't really like girls at my school. I really liked girls outside of my school. So she was like perfect. Only problem is she was in 9th grade, I was in 7th grade. But she didn't need to know that. So we had this whole group of people, but I'm trying to like talk to her solo. So me and her get to talking for a little bit. We sitting there, we going back and forth. I'm making her laugh, I'm making her blush, and I'm putting on the game, right? So later on, she ended up giving me her number. Yeah, I know. Your boy is impressive. And we end up doing like truth or dare with the whole group. So I can't remember what happened during that game. It was a long time ago. Can't remember a lot of stuff that happened. But yeah, we sitting there chilling as a group. And before we're about to leave, somebody tells her we're in the 7th grade. That means she now knows I'm in the 7th grade. And she's like, oh, you're in 7th grade? And I'm like, damn. Yeah. Just so you know, I text once, never got a text back. Now, it still is a fumble, but is it really a fumble if the people I were with were L people? Like, they did that to me. Nah, it's still a fumble. But at the end of the day, I like didn't get any medals because I did horrible at presenting my project because I didn't really care about getting any medals. I didn't want to be there at first. So when I had presented my project, it wasn't to earn anything. But yeah, all in all, that was my first experience getting and then losing a 9th grade girl in the same day. And that was my first experience for the science fair. The science fair was actually really fun. If you're watching this video and you're still in school, you have a chance to go to the science fair, please go. It's like, it's fun. It's just interesting to be there. All right, that's all I gotta say. See y'all in the next video or stream. Peace. Oh, how I wish you'll wake up.
cute.